What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have another belly band. I don't know why I love doing videos on the belly band, but we have a belly band from Mission First Tactical. About a year or so ago, I did a video comparing 10 different belly bands. The video's out there, comparing all the pros, the cons, the differences, which one I like the best. And that video's doing well. It's got like 100,000 views, and it was by far the most time-consuming video I've ever done. So anyway, when the new ones of these come out, I do like to take a look at them because I like to wear them when I'm running. I usually carry when I'm running, and this is usually my preferred way of doing so. Also, if I'm lounging around in sweatpants or shorts or something that doesn't have a belt, this is the way I like to carry. So, in steps in the Mission First Tactical Belly Band. The band itself on here is a 3D mesh type material. It's very, very breathable. And it's these things can get hot down there under your pants, and the material is very, very breathable. But by far my favorite feature is the ambi pouch for your pistol. Nice thing about it is you can put the you can carry right-handed or you can carry left-handed, and it's nice. Not only it doesn't fit one pistol, it fits a wide variety of pistols, but in my scenario, I jacked up my shoulder. That's why my claps are so weak, and it looks like I'm going to need surgery on my right shoulder, so I've been practicing drawing and shooting with my left hand, and this is nice. I don't have to buy a separate holster. Small, unique thing, but I figured I would mention it. The other thing that's nice about it is the material that covers the trigger guard is very, very thick. There's this little, I forgot what they call it, a placard in front of the trigger guard, and it's very, very thick and very, very unlikely that you're going to get your hand in there and accidentally push the trigger cards. Some of the other ones I reviewed had very, very thin material there, thin enough where you could grab or snag something through the material, as unlikely as that is, and pull that trigger, and that would be bad, bad, bad. Next to the holster on both sides, there's these spare magazine pouches. You can put a spare mag in there. You can put a flashlight in there. You can put, what am I thinking? Knife, sorry, brain freeze. You can put a knife. You can put a bunch of different things in there if you want to. Now, when I'm running, I don't typically carry a spare magazine. When I'm not running, I do. When I'm just going to work about my daily business, especially now that Rhode Island has a magazine ban, capacity ban. But when I'm running, just the 10, 12 rounds, 10 rounds, I mean, in Rhode Island is all I'll typically carry. What is next? Another thing I really like on both sides of the belt here, it has these two zipper pockets, and that's nice if you need somewhere to put your key or your ID or money or something really, really important that you just can't fall out and lose. Like if you're out on a run and you lost your key, that would suck. These two pockets are zippered, so whatever you put in there stays in place. The other thing I use these pockets for is my cell phone. I have a 14 Pro. Whatever the newest iPhone is, Pro is the size I have, so it's a good size phone. And not the XXL, not the huge one, the size one down. And my phone fits in there no problem. And I definitely usually carry my phone and listen to tunes when I'm out there running and exercising. Fitment, one of the last couple categories I want to tell you about. As you see, the one here has not been cut down. I've been using it at the full size, and it's fine. You just have some extra material to deal with because I wanted to show you boys and girls how to do this. So you wrap it around your waist. It's very, very easy. Wrap it around, see how much of this material you need. Add a few inches just in case you have more layers on or you put a few pounds on, whatever. Just add a few inches. Cut it with a pair of scissors. It cuts very cleanly, no issues there. And that is how you fit it. Now, as far as firearms, I tried that you can use. First off, no lights. If you have a firearm with a light, this is not going to work the way it is designed. As you see when I put the pistols in there, it does not work with anything with a light. I tried a P365, no problem. Tried a P365 XL, no problem. And my XL grip is tricked out with an Icarus precision grip. And a Parker Mountain Machine Comp, still did not have any issues. I put a Shadow System CR920 in there, a Mossberg, I don't remember the model, MC2C, whatever, it's the same size as a P365, that was good. I put a Wilson Combat SFX in there that gets a little big and a little heavy for any belly band, but it did fit no problem. And I also put a Glock 19 size gun in there, again, a little bigger than what I would recommend. I just wanted to see if it would fit, and it wasn't actually a Glock brand, it was from Matrix Arms, it was their version, a aluminum frame Glock 19, and again, it fit. it's just a lot bigger and heavier than I recommend carrying in something like this. Most of the reason is these things only weigh 16 ounces. They're very, very light. On the Mission Fresh Tactical, it's 50 bucks. On other websites, I saw it for 40 bucks, so it is very, very affordable. I will put some affiliate links if you want to hook me up, and hopefully I can find you a good deal. Check those affiliate links. All right, testing. First thing I recommend you do, by the way, is, the first thing I did was, I tested the pistol in here to make sure it fit snug and to make sure the trigger guard was covered properly. That was the first thing I did. All the carrying I did was appendix. You could also carry it 4 o'clock if you want. But super important to make sure it fits properly, the trigger guard is covered, and then do a little bit of dry fire. These things do move when you draw, and it's extra important when you reholster. For some reason, in a real self-defense scenario, never be in a rush to reholster, but at the range, if you're practicing like I recommend you do, be very, very careful of reholstering. And this is the reason why. When you go to put the gun back in here, it's not a Kydex holster, and there's not as much space in between the band and the material that holds it in place. And what I've seen people do is point the gun towards their stomach or back, or point towards their body to get the muzzle of the gun in there. Don't point it at you. That is not good. All right, first thing I did at the range was some jumping jacks with the unloaded gun just to make sure I was okay. Once I knew it stayed in place with the basic slow, easy jumping jacks, I did some jumping jacks with a loaded pistol, ran some laps at the range. Once I did some basic range running around, I did some drawing from the holster from the range. And again, be extra careful when you reholster. These have material in the way, and just take your time and make sure your finger is not in the way. I also took it on 2 different runs, 2 5K runs. It was more of a half jog, let's say like 2.5 mile jog and a half mile walking. My cardio is not in peak shape, but because I hurt my shoulder, I can't lift weights, so all I have left is cardio, so I will get back to my peak cardio shape. And then I wore it chilling in some sweatpants a few times as well. Again, I like to, on the weekends and nights, just wear sweatpants and shorts, stuff like that. No belt, but this is still a good way to carry. And once again, I'm going to warn you, be very, very careful reholstering and make sure you get some good dry fire and live fire practice. All right, I'm done spieling on pros, the things I like about this. It comes in at a very good price, $39 to $49. You can't go wrong. Limited lifetime warranty. I really, really like the zipper pockets. Not all of these belly bands have enclosed pockets. A lot of them have open pockets, so being able to make sure my key or my credit card or my ID doesn't fall out, especially if I'm carrying. I do like to keep my permit because cops in this state will give me a hard time. And I also like that that pocket doubles as a cell phone pouch as well, because I always have my cell phone on me, especially listening to music when I run. And then the last 2 things is these extra pockets on the side to carry a flashlight or a spare magazine. That's dope. And the ability to carry different size firearms in one belly band and be able to carry them lefty or righty. And I know my situation with my shoulder is unique, but it is nice to be able to carry both sides. God forbid you hurt your shoulder or elbow or wrist or hand and you can't carry. Having that backup is nice, and that's probably something you should practice. Overall, I definitely think this is one of the nicer belly bands that I've tested. I'm going to give a small nod to the Crossbreed Holsters belly band. That's still my favorite, and I'm going to say this probably came in second. The reason I like the Crossbreed one, it has a Kydex holster, and that really just makes me feel comfortable that the holster stays in place. With that said, none of the dozen or so belly bands I've tried without the Kydex holsters ever had a problem. The gun's never moved, shifted, and I've done jump rope with them, I've ran with them, they've all been fine. But for me, I like the extra security of the Kydex. The disadvantage of the Crossbreed is with the Kydex, it only works with one pistol. You get that one pistol, that's it, or you got to buy more Kydex holsters. Again, with this, the advantage, you can go lefty and righty, and it works with a wide variety of medium to smaller size pistols. So you do whatever works for you, boo-boo. All right, let me thank Mission Fresh Tactical. Just so you know, they did send this belly band to the channel free of charge to review, and a free $40 belly band does not, by my opinion. I still told you the pros, the cons, as honestly as I could. And if you think this is the right belly band for you, do me a favor, use those affiliate links. Hooks me up. Hopefully, I can find you a good deal. We have swag. Coolest, softest tees, nicest tees in the game. They're made by TriStar Trading Apparel. The link is down below. Again, if you want to support the channel and look extra cool, Goofy in a Tiberious shirt. The link is down in the video description. That is all I have for you. Most important, if you think I deserve it, yes, if you think I deserve it, thank you for watching. If you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, enable the bell notification. You do any of those things, again, I appreciate it. I thank you. You're wonderful. I lost my train of thought, but I'll see you next time. Peace.